Hello, it's Brak here. How are you? A story of woe to tell you. Imagine this.
There is a YouTube content creator who's not happy with the content that he's been making recently, so he decided to try and do things differently.
So, he went to do a video about the review. A review of Gearguts Mekshop's products for
March. He spent a lot of time on this.
a lot of time on this.
Weeks, even.
Ensuring that all the visuals, the sound, the music
And the transitions.
were done correctly. Were at a level of,
Perfection that he had never seen in a video before.
can you imagine his woe when he woke up this morning to find
All his work was gone. Somehow, in his wisdom, he decided that the night before he should go through and clean up his files.
he was a little overzealous, wasn't he? Yes, a little overzealous. The files are gone. So now he has to resort to the same old bullshit that he's done before. So I'm going to apologise in advance and do an old-fashioned way. I'm just going to have a look at the screen and we'll just crap on and randomly talk about stuff because it's all very sad. Anyway, we're just going to have to go in and do it the old-fashioned way and just randomly crap on about stuff by looking at the interwebs. So I apologise in advance. But let's go and have a look anyway. Let's see if I can salvage this big pile of turd. Come with me. It may be fun. I'm Brak. Okay, here we are at this is Gearguts Mekshop. This is the main website. There's 3 places you can get Gearguts Mekshop's stuff online if you want the physical copies, like this little beauty. You can go to this website to get SCLs, but if you want to actually have physical models like I do because you don't have a printer, well then this is one of the 3 places you can go. And it is the North American, Canadian, United States of America site, and it's geargutsmekshop.com. If you're in Europe, you can go to this place, which is Fully Cycled, and it's fullycycled.com. Collections. Have a good look at up here. It's that's where it is. But if you're like me and you are an Australian, well, then the place to go is OTP Terrain. And this is the site here. This is what it looks like. Now, I'm going to show you a review of all the stuff that came out in March. I'm going to go with the Gearguts Mekshop page because unfortunately they haven't uploaded everything on OTP Terrain yet. They assure me they're going to get that done pretty soon. But if you see something you like and it's not there, just send them an email. They'll chuck it up. I know this because I've asked them to do it. And they'll do it for you too because they're nice people. It seems that Fully Cycled have everything up, so that looks all well and good. But we'll go with Gearguts because the format's quite nice and easy. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is the Slaughter Tank B. Now, let's click on this. I like it. I do like it. It's really nice. It's a bit of a different design from Gearguts, which is, yeah, but I quite like it nonetheless. And I really enjoy this curved armor plate which protects the treads here and those guns. This is nice. This is real. It's sleek. It's a sleek design from Gearguts. Okay, now we have the Dark Bruiser Scrap Gunners. They're the B, so that's the second in the series. And look, so the Dark Bruisers were made in mind for a Chaos player of renown. And so he has these for his own new army. So they can be played as Orcs and Chaos. So I don't really know what Chaos factions units are. So if you have that in mind, if you know about that, well then you probably can use your brain. But they're Bruisers, and this seems to be a heavy choice option. So they've got big weapons. They're looking pretty cool. They look dark, foreboding. They're nice. Scrap gunners, so think looters, orcs. Okay, something I can talk about is the Daca Wagons. Now, I love a good Daca Wagon. And this is nice. It's for the Bruisers, who is the mainstay. Good, nice transport. It's a good Gearguts design, nice and boxy. I love this weapon. So you've got 6 wheels. I do like this little feature here of the hatch-like doorway is what I like. Sorry. Yeah, look. This is meant to be more polished, wasn't it? But it's not going to be today. It's just me rambling. And I'm not going to apologise. I apologised before. That's good. So, Daca Wagon G. Okay, Speed Bruiser, Armoured Boss A. So, this thing, the Speed Bruisers, they're fast, think speed freaks. So this is the boss if you want to have a speed freak type of army. So they're all about charging, getting fast. I do like this. I love this pose. Look at this pose. Look, let's have a look at more of these. So we got it's nice action. Look here, he's going to run into the fray. He's got the shield up. He's got the huge chopper raring to go, and actually looks like that's what not what his enemies see. That's what his boys see, or bruisers see, because they're following him. That's what I see. Look, this is what I like, and one of the things I really enjoy about Gearguts is that they don't come with instructions on how to glue them together. You don't need instructions because it's pretty simple. So yeah, look at that, fantastic stuff. And there we go. And back to the Crusaders. This is the first of 3 tanks that we're going to see. This is the Crusader Looted Tank A. Now that looks you could feel it as a Predator if you wanted like this. You could if you want to take if you do Space Marines or say Chaos Space Marines, you could go into this, use this if you want a different style of army, or you just wanted to have looted tanks. This is a great way to go as well. I like it. I really like it. I've been playing a lot of Sanctus Reach, the game, and I've been playing of course you got to play the Space Wolves, and I've been using the Predator a lot. So I really like this, and I'm thinking of actually maybe getting this and do maybe I might do a Space Wolves themed Orc army. That's where I'm heading. I've got a lot of ideas, and so that's something I could be doing. Yeah. So why not? Okay, the Claw Walkers. This is the Claw Walker F. And I like him. So look at this. He's all Daca. No punch, all Daca. Look at all those large shooters just sitting there. Nice. Sit up the backfield and just spray away to your heart's content. Yeah, he's a nice one. He's a good one. Okay, the Speed Bruiser Herald B. So every good boss needs a herald. Needs someone to wave that little banner. And all that big claw that he's got. He's looking because he can run. Oh, I do like the skeleton on the shoulder pad up there. That's a nice touch. So what other angles there? That's what he looks like from the back. You can space to put some more glyphs on there if you like. Maybe a backpack or something. And there he is. See? Easy peasy to put together. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Dark Bruiser Drum Troopers. Hey, there's 5 of them. So yeah, I like these. These are nice. These are really, really nice. And I'm not just saying that. I do like how Gearguts can make these models look like they're moving. I really like this outstretched hand with the claw. The jetpack looks great, and I really do like how the Dark Bruisers have these horns coming out from their masks. It looks really, really nice. Fantastic, even. Let's see how many times I can say fantastic in a video. I've been known to do that a lot. Anyway, let's get back to. I've got a lot to get through. It's going to be a big video, this one, which I was trying to get away from. I was going to get away from long run. I told you there'd be more Crusader tanks, and here they are. Look at this one. Lots of little rockets firing from afar, so you can sort of take this, sit back, and just slaughter the enemy. Yeah, I like this design. I like this design a lot. It's really appealing. It looks a bit odd for orcs or bruisers, but you know, orcs are looters, so you could do that way. But it would go, if you want to go another feel, like orcs tend to be space marines, or even dark space marines. Then this is the aesthetic for you. I feel, yeah, it's a good one. A lot of Speed Bruiser infantry we're seeing, especially the bosses. Well, in this case, he's the medic, so it's the elite choice. Yeah, look, I like this. You could even say, I'm getting there. Trust me, I'm getting there. You could say, it's a really good model. Hey, yes, there are dad jokes. Deal with it. Sorry, I'll yeah. It's really good. What else can I say? What else can I say? Oh my god, this is great. Oh man, I hope I'm recording this. Speed Bruiser Medic A. But no, before you ask, I'm not on drugs. I'm on coffee. The most important meal of the day. Gee, mini walkers. I love these. I've been saying that a lot, but it's true. And, well, who doesn't like cans? I know I'm breaking the fourth wall here a lot, and like sort of telling you no, because sometimes people want to know. They don't. If you're not new, if you're new to Gearguts, you don't always know what they are. So they fit around. They'd be, well, the goblins who use them, and we've got 3 here with large melee weapons. Yeah, it's a nice version of the claw and the shooter. So yeah, shooter cans. Look nice. It's good little design, and all 3 are different. So which is great. You can get some different. You can get a lot of variety on your field without having to resort to scratch building and kit bashing. If that's not your forte, well, then there's an easier way to do it. But if you like to, you can actually kit bash these too if you want. There are bits to do that around the line. So get onto the website, have a look. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Okay, the Odd Bruiser. Now, he's an armless looking character, and I'm going to read down here below. No one really knows what triggers a Bruiser's latent power to become active and odd. Some will develop these gifts early on, while others trigger through trauma. So I wonder what his trauma was. So that's why he's an armless sort of fella, in the literal sense. Figuratively speaking, he don't look all that armless at all, because, you know, he's got some crazy spells or psychic powers up his, well, he hasn't on his sleeves, has he? Because he's armless. Look, at first I saw this and I'm like, what the heck? I really don't like the fact that there's no arms, but it has grown on me, much like this beard. And yeah, will I buy it? No, I have quite a few other Bruisers. I don't really need any odd Bruisers or Psychers. I don't need anyone, but he's a nice one. I just love his grin. It's just wonder what he got up to and why he mustn't have had any teeth. Maybe he lost teeth as well, because the Pain Boy didn't stitch on any more new arms when he lost them, did he? So, and that's one thing I like about the whole Gearguts range, is that there are stories. You can make your own stories. Look at a model and you can do that. Great stuff. Great stuff. And yes, I am an affiliate. I do get a kickback, but I do love this stuff. I would not be involved with Gearguts if I didn't like his stuff. And I'll talk about the affiliate program a bit later. Okay, hoverboards. So I was talking about, there's not a lot of bits in this month that come out, but if you need to jazz up your army or anyway, then you've got some interesting looking hoverboards on here, so you could have them maybe a change from death copters, or make it a bit faster for bikers. Look, there's rockets and there's shooters on there as well, so depending on what type of Bruiser you want. And I'm having a look around. Do I have any Bruisers? I do. So you could shove something like this, the scrap Bruiser, on that, and it would make for a very fast attack shooty. Oh, it could be a bike. Couldn't it be a bike? You've got that could be the small shooters, and this could be the Daca Wagon. Yeah, not Daca Wagon. The big gun that's on the bike. So yeah, it could be an equivalent to a bike, and looks a little bit strange. Yeah. The options are endless. It's amazing what you can do with this hobby, and that's why I like this hobby so much. So the hoverboards, and look, they're reasonably cheap. Alright, okay. This is the Mecca Walker. I get the Mecca Walkers and the Mecca Walkers a little confused. I think this is so the Megas are big, but the Meccas are a bit bigger, and they're not dreads. They're for the Forge World equivalents. And I have have a look at my other videos. I did a Mega Dread, and so go and check that out. It looks really cool. Now this is a double clawed Mega Walker with a couple of shooters, and I do like this claw. It'll be big. It'll sit up about this big, and sorry, it's on display in my lounge room. Alright, what else we're going to look at? We saw some Dark Bruiser scrap gunners before. We saw the B, so here's a different design that had, I believe that had one barrel. These have two barrels, so to look for a different type of gunner. But the guy in the middle, he's got a people patter, and there's a big gun at the back, so he would be the leader in charge. Yeah, once again, I do like it, similar sort of design as the previous one, especially with the heads, the helmets. They've got these metal protrusions coming out. They're great. And these armor pads, the pads on the legs, nice to get your painting and do some really interesting stuff on these. Yeah, that'd be great. This is the third of the Crusader looter tanks, and I do believe that you would have seen this because it's on the thumbnail, or one of the fun things on the thumbnails. And yeah, I'm showcasing these because I really like this design of the Crusader looter tanks. Nice big demolisher cannon. Am I getting that right? Look, I haven't really delved into the Space Marine Codex for a long time, so my terminology is wrong. But it's a big ass cannon that can fire shitloads of weapons and just kill things. It's a little guns. That's always nice too. Yeah. I've said a lot what you can do with these Crusader tanks before, so I won't repeat myself. I haven't had any baked beans for a while. Okie dokie. Okay, I talked about the Mecca Walker before. That's where I showed you the Mecca Walker. So this is the Mecca Walker C, and he's huge. He is really huge, massive even, and he's got legs. He's got four little legs. Can't really see that from here. And these big, massive. It's a claw with a surprise, isn't it? And the surprise has a little shooter. Well, probably not such a inside. So when he's not shooting at you with that big clawy arm, he's smashing you to bits. And by you, I mean the tank that you're hiding in. Yeah, love it. Look at all this nice flat surface. So if you want to do some freehand work, you can. And this Max check is really easy. Yeah, really easy. You can't make mistakes with checkers when you've got these this checker pattern for shooting out like that. You can't. Well, you could, but you got to work hard at it. Here's the Dark Bruiser looted tank. Aye. So, and Defiler? Is that what they're called? I don't know. I'm an orc guy. Oh, please forgive me. I have no idea what's going on. Except this is ridiculously fantastic. Or fantastic ridiculous. It's great. It really is good. Look at these 8 legs. Spider. It's really arachnid like. Even these eyepieces here. Now it's got the multi eyes, really large, big ass cannons, some rockets. You could have fun with this. You really could have fun with this. And we use from afar. Here's on the back end. So I like. Look, this takes security to the next level, doesn't it? Not only is he hatched, he's chained up. So maybe there's something inside you don't want to let out. And there he is. That's the Dark Bruiser looted tank A. I wonder if he'll do a B or a C. Stay tuned, folks. You'll never know. Do you know what? I'm doing this out of order. Let's have a look at those goblin sneaky bruisers. So I do like myself a good goblin or a grot, and yeah, I don't mind these. So there's 4 in here. And so we've got one with a sniper rifle, one with a gun and a little dagger attached to his claw. This one's got a little shooter, and this one's got a very large eye. I can see. Unfortunately, with this render, you can't see what the weapon is, but I just get it for this one alone. Look at this. The idea of a sniper grot appeals me. It'd make for an interesting distraction grot. A distraction. That's the goblin sneaky bruisers. Okay, here we get Hick Scoutcopters. A. So they got old Hicks. They've got their little caps, which I quite like, and they've basically just put some propellers onto a trike of sorts and added some weapons. They've got some rockets here, and you've got some of the shooters. And look, there's a little goblin helper here, a little goblin helper there. He hasn't got a goblin helper. Maybe he ate his. But yeah, look, I like them. I really do. I do need some copters. And I think these would look really, really good with... I will definitely want to put these... I think these will be a good addition to my Beast Snagger / Blood Axe army that I'm thinking I need copters for. So, there's an idea. Great idea. The Hick Scout copters, there's 3 of them. Okay, oh, a Dark Bruiser Claw Walker B. Look at this thing. What is that? Those big, massive guns. Oh, wow. I would dread to come across this on the field. Very chaotic indeed. Oh man, I think I'm in love. And there's from the back end. Side view. And there he is. See, look. Really, really easy to put together. They don't come with instructions, but you don't need them. Or if you do want to have some instructions, just get onto the website and have a look, see how it goes. But, you know, if you've been in this hobby for a while and you know how glue works, that's really all you need. Nice, simple designs. That's what Gearguts is renowned for. So we've got 3 more to go. We've got a lander. Now, the lander is for the Crusader range, for dropping in troops. I'll read what it says down the bottom. The lander flies. The lander doesn't fry. Well, there might. There could be a fryer in there. Might even have a microwave on board. Who knows? Crusader bruisers get hungry too, don't they? The lander flies through the sky like a drunken bumblebee. Oh man, have I got an image. The bruisers use crude landers to get where their trucks cannot go. Yes, they have potty mouths. Ensuring their shock troopers will always get into the thickest of combat. That's a lot of fighters. They're not fighting dumb people. Well, maybe they are. Maybe a lot of dumb people. Regardless of the terrain. Yeah, look at that. It's so ridiculous. I love it. Okay, mini tanks, more the goblin range. I love the goblin range. And I do love myself a little mini tank. And we've got 4 little ones here. Little piles of scrap, so with different types of weapons. So we've got big long auto cannon type thing. There's some rockets, some shooters. Yeah, they're nice, and it's really good to have. Just get yourself as many different types of tanks you can, and because you can swap them around, you can put this one on that one, that one. I don't think this guy comes apart. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I have been known to be wrong from time to time, a bit more often than I like to admit, according to my wife, but that's another story, isn't it? Okay, last but not least. Okay, no, there is another one. It's not on here, but I'll talk about that later. Tin Bot Tank Hunters times 5. So here's some tin bots. They make for great tank hunters. Look at those big rockets. If you want to get yourself a nice tin bot army, this is the way to do it. They could make for very interesting Terminators if you want to go down that way too. You could do it. There's an idea for you. Like again, 5 different poses. The helmets all look different. The guns look fairly similar. There's some slight variations, but you probably couldn't do too much with these rocket type things. But yeah, I like them. I really like them a lot. Okay, look, I was talking before that there was a model that was released that's not on the website. Now, I've talked to Gearguts about it. He's going to have a look into it and hopefully get it up there. Here it is. It's a truck. It's truck I, and I like him. Nice little Bruiser truck. 6 wheels, nice flat back, so you can put other things on, say guns, so you can get yourself, if you've got yourself a nice little weapon like this, put a lobber on it. He has them on the side. Or any other gun, you can put guns on it, you can put troops on it, you can actually put a canopy on it. You can do every little heart's content. And it has spaces where you can put glyphs on it, and spaces where you can actually get some paint in it. 6 wheels, look great. Love this big grille. Nice looking boxy effect here. You could even probably put a little goblin poking out from here. That would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's lots of things you could do. Yeah, fantastic stuff. So that's it. That is the Gearguts range. So that's it. That's the Gearguts range. I hope you enjoyed that small presentation and my little zany wackiness. Yeah, okay, so that was that. What do you think? Good old Gearguts. Gearguts Mekshop. And great range. Love it. Love it to bits. So if you'd like to get your hands on, then remember it's Gearguts Mekshop, OTP terrain, and let's not always forget, fully cycled in the UK. Now I am affiliate member with 2 of those places. That's Gearguts Mekshop and OTP terrain. I really should work out on getting an affiliate with fully cycled, but I just haven't been doing it. I should do something about it. Yeah. One day, I'll get my big fat finger out of my big fat ass and do it. But until then, you go to 2 places. The links are below in the description. So, what's your favourite? Which one do you like? What would I get your hands on? Please, tell me. I'd love to know. Let's have a conversation. So, I'm going to total off. Now, remember, if you're going crumping, you gotta bash early and bash often. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, subscribe and share. Do all the algorithmic things. And if you would like to help me out financially, there's always Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. The links are in the description. Okay, time to total off. So remember, if you go on crumping, you've got to bash early and bash often.